Hello, welcome back to another video. That water's loud. Sorry. Yeah, so today I wanted to try and finish up the Tinker's quest line in the book. Yeah, I was looking at that, but the basic tinkering, we only have a couple things left and should be fairly simple. It's just essentially create each of these 4 items I have here. But first, we have some loot chests I wanted to open before we did anything else, because I totally forgot last episode. A donut. Shh. Don't tell anyone about the donut. Bouncy plates. Cat ears and a bow tie. A pitcher plant. Ooh, that's very nice. That acts as a water source. And some more walrus. Alright. So let's hop on over here. I think I have walrus. I put them somewhere already. Anyways, in here, yeah. And then the pitcher plant, or the cat ears and the bow tie I don't need. The pitcher plant I am interested in. Let's see where. Aha, right there. Yeah, let's find a decent spot for that. Maybe over here. Yeah, I put up cocoa beans and some stuff here. Maybe right there. Actually, yeah, that sounds like a great idea. So let me grab some dirt. This one. Yeah. And there we go. Oh, that's so annoying. Oh well. But what you can do is you can get water from it. So that's pretty cool. Oh, cactus grew again. Sure, fill that up. Okay, so let's look at this. The graveyard soil is simply craftable, and the consecrated soil is the graveyard smelted. So that should be super easy to do. So all we need is rotten flesh and some bone meal. Rotten flesh and I think I have a bone meal. I have bone meal somewhere. I could just craft it, I guess. Yeah. Just give me a bone. Alright. Bone meal, rotten flesh, that. Smelt. Consecrated soil. There we go. Here. Yeah. So yeah, this quest needed both of them. Alright, and this we just need both expanders. So those are slightly trickier to craft. We need pistons, lapis, slime ball. Looks like it has to be the purple one. And then the vertical is the same thing, just rotated 90 degrees. So let's see, how much purple do we have? We've been not quite. We need the stack of each of these. So these are for the expanders. So we need some lapis. Is that over here? No, it's probably in this one then. Yeah. Okay. And we need some pistons. Yeah, 2 pistons for each. And This is convenient. I've been there. I think 3. Yeah, 3 logs should give us pistons for enough pistons. All right. Okay, so let's make the pistons. Oh. 4 pistons. One of these. And one of those. There you go. All right, so basic tinkering is done. Basic resources is done. We've unlocked mystical flowers, unlocked basic farming and automation, and in order to get the better storage, we just need to finish off our stack. We have plenty of orange slime balls. We have enough blue slime balls. We're just waiting on the purple ones. So the orange trees actually give you that, and so that's why we have plenty. I mean, there, and this, as you saw, we're just only a few shy. And then this one, we actually do have enough, so yeah. So we just need to wait for that. But while we're waiting for that, I wanted to get into here. Looking at the vector plates, I'm looking at the spikes, and I thought, that sounds great. Let's automate the mob farm. So I wanted to do that, but one thing I did want to do is I wanted to automate it down by the void. And the reason for that is so it would have a low Y level. And one of the reasons to put it down there is because the mob spawning algorithm actually is a lot more efficient when it's at a low Y level. So right up here, we're Y85, and so if we drop down a couple, and it has to do with the subchunks. So if I turn the grid lines on for the chunk borders, the blue horizontal lines here, each of those marks out a separate subchunk. And so if you look down on the bottom here, actually this side's going to be better since, so if we come down here and look down to the void, come on up. If we look all the way down, if we can go below that very first, and keep the whole entire farm in that very first subchunk, that's going to maximize the ability for a single level mob farm to work. Now we could make it multi-level. The more levels you pack into that first subchunk, the better. If you're going to go 2 subchunks, then you're going to want to try and get more in than you can fit. Like, yeah. So like, say you can fit 3 levels in a single subchunk, but you can fit 7 in 2. It's actually better to do the 7 in 2. But if you can only fit 3 and then 3 for 6 total, it actually doesn't matter. And so you might as well just keep it down and only have the 3 levels. So let me get a water bucket and, falling down to the void so that I can build a basically move this platform down, and then I'll have a mob farm down there, and it should be much more efficient and quicker. I think for now, probably just end up with a ladder going up and down. Probably put eventually we can get like elevator blocks or something like that to go up and down quickly. But until we can get the cursed earth, putting the mob farm down low in the world is going to be the most efficient way of getting the mob farm. So let me get that done and I will be back. Okay, I'm back now. I built the little platform down below, right through this trapdoor. It looks very much like this one, it's just down there. So if we come down, So it's exactly the same dimensions as the mob farm up there. It just gets bats now too. But in order for this efficiency to be evident, we need to remove those blocks up there. We need to have non-opaque blocks only above the mob farm in order for the spawning algorithm to not consider those in the calculations of where to spawn mobs. So the easiest thing we can do is turn it all to glass or just remove it altogether. I think I'll go for the change it to glass option, but for now we might just remove it. The one thing I did look up, and I can't figure out exactly where, but there's the open blocks elevators. This is the recipe, and the book for open blocks says that's the recipe. So we can't craft it, which means it's, you know, gated behind one of the stages that we haven't opened yet. And looking through them, judging by the names of these, I honestly don't know which one it is. So hopefully it will be one of the earlier ones, because there are a lot of really fun things to do in open blocks. Yeah, I've searched up over here, but so the golden eggs are really fun. And there's a lot of little useful things like these building guides. You know, some of these trophies are convenient. The creeper trophy, I believe. Yeah, it'll create explosions but not destroy things. So if you need a explosion for like some, well, I don't think the newer versions of Draconic Evolution need it or not, but the older versions of Draconic Evolution needed the an explosion to do the Awakened Draconium. I think now they just use the fusion crafting, but yeah, so there's a lot of neat things in here. The glider wings, the scaffolding. I don't know how much is, I mean, this is all we have available to us now. But, you know, looking through here, there's, you know, more things, namely the elevators. The paint mixer, I guess I see that there. But yeah, I don't see the elevators in the list here at all. So they must have disabled the recipe until we get to that whatever stage that is. So we'll have to put this back, I guess. But yeah, I figured that was the case. I just wanted to, you know, show you that that's the main reason I haven't built the elevators to go up and down and have a ladder. So let me remove this and then the floor here, and then we can see how fast that mob farm goes, just the same size as it is here. So let me remove this and I'll be right back. Alright, so I got rid of the floor. I only put glass in this little bit here. Over there is just open. But yeah, let's head down and see how it is. I've already been down once, and there's a lot more than I've seen up when it was up there. So we'll see how it is now. Alright, not too many. Seems louder down here, though. That it, yeah. So not too bad, but yeah, it does take does take extra long to get up now, but the efficiency when it's down low is much greater, and it's something that vanilla players have been taking advantage of for a while. So I thought that it doesn't hurt to throw it in, at least until I can get the modded ways to make mob farms more efficient with like the cursed earth and things like that. So yeah, so now instead of having to run down all the time, I would like to get a way to automatically pick up the items and kill the monsters and things like that. So that's where this comes in here with these spikes, the vector plates. There is the, let's see, item collector, yeah. So there's this advanced version that takes one of these. So we need stage OA in order to get this. This is my very favorite of these type of things. There's things like the vacuum hopper, or things, there's actually additions collector block as well, but these ones I think is the ones that I enjoy the most. They seem super efficient and everything, but we are gated behind that OA, which I believe, yeah, this one down here. So it looks like it's a ways off, but in the meantime we can just use the vector plates pushing the items into places where the hoppers can pick them up. So let's look at getting through these spikes. Sorry, getting through the spikes and the vector plates. So for the spikes, oh yeah, spike. The wooden spike, we need wooden swords, planks, and a log. Compressed cobblestone, cobblestone, and stone. So yeah, it looks like simple enough. Essentially the same recipe for all of them. It's just the different materials. Yeah. So I don't think we have enough diamonds for that yet, but let's see how many diamonds we have. They should be all over here. Yeah, 2. So something that we can do, we could just start crushing a bunch of stone to see how many diamonds we get that way. Other than that, I don't think any of these are diamonds. So yeah, so let me get the things for the spikes, at least all the ones we can create, put together, and we'll be back. So I got the things for the spikes ready. I didn't know if we had to make the iron spikes because there's not one listed here. It could be, a sub task of the golden spikes quest, but yeah. So for the wooden spike, we got everything ready. Yeah, that's why I didn't make this sword. These I actually had from loot bags or whatever before. I crafted these ones and these ones. So, yeah, so let's get this. See what that opens up. Okay. This says stone. All right. Yep, just says golden. So we might be able to skip iron spikes. Yeah, I don't see the iron spikes asked for in here at all. But yeah, so we got some more. Do I have these? Yeah. So while we are here, let's open these. Spiky claw, seen that before. Cookies and milk, my favorite. Rainbow bricks, not too bad. Waterstone. and a pebble. Okay, alright, so we got the spikes that we can kill the monsters with, but we just need a way to get them, you know, from one side over to the other, or from the sides into the middle or something. So we need a nice way to gather them together in order to kill them, and that's what the vector plates are. So let's look at what is needed for these vector plates. It says we just need one. Wait, was there? Yeah, okay. Yeah, alright, so vector plates, it's like a regular recipe. Stone, sugar, slime, and iron makes 8. So let me gather these things together and we will make a couple recipes worth. Alright, so I was getting the things for the vector plates and I noticed it requires sugar. I don't have sugar or honey or little honey drops or whatever. If I had the Actually Additions crusher, I could use the rice, but I don't have that yet either because it needs things that are, you know, gated behind the AA stage. So I looked up what is needed for the sugar. The sugar cane, here's life infusion on a pumpkin with glistering melon to make the sugar cane. So I'm like, all right, sounds like the plan, what I need to do. And I'm looking at these. This is actually pretty expensive, but good thing that I have the armor that gives me extra health, so I don't have to worry about that too much. So I quickly set up a short, you know, just a small little pumpkin and melon farm, just to try and get as many, you know, pumpkins and melons as I could. Just a few minutes, I've got, oh, a handful already. So, so yeah, so we got these real quick. If you do it, if you do it efficiently like that, it really doesn't take very long at all. So let's get some nuggets here. I do have some more gold if I need to. And then I was cooking up some over here. Yeah, so I've got 2 more ore if I need it. So let's get some of these. I think it needed 3. Yeah. All right, so I've got 3 of those. I've got pumpkin. So let's get this off. Yeah, so life infusion. Guess I just need to plop it down somewhere. There we go. That was quite the hit. Where did my potatoes go? I ate all my potatoes. Did I really? I don't think I did. Well, guess I can eat some carrots or something in the meantime. Okay, so let's get this planted over by the water. Oh, actually, while we're here, where's my sand? Had some sand somewhere. Where did the sand go? Right here. Just popped into my head. There is this, the snad. So, this, if I remember right, is crafted fairly simply. Oh, okay, that's a bit more complicated than I was thinking, but it's still fairly simple. So bone meal and 4 sand makes 1 snad. The recipe I've seen before, you just put 2 on top, 2 sand on top of each other, but 2, 3, 4 into bone meal makes a snad. come on. Oh, right, it's only like half the quest. So, yeah, let's put it right here. And sugarcane, there we go. All right, so let's look at what is needed for that, the soul snad. Same thing, just with soul sand. All right, we need a bone. And the soul sand, did I leave that over here? In here, yep, there's some. 2, 3, 4. There we go. So we got that one. Yeah, let's open it up already. Lime luminous blocks. Okay, we've seen those before. Yep, right in there. All right. So yeah, that needs to grow, and we wanted to. There's the red version. Well, what we could do and look into is getting the watering can, because that will help that to grow faster. So let's get rid of this watering can. All right, this guy. So looks like some stone and a bowl. All right, so I've got stone. Oh, well. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a bowl. I've gotten some bowls somewhere. Ah. Oh, that's right. Here, let me go stand in the water when I open this. This. There. Yeah, it emptied the water right there, so that's why I came to the water. Alright, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. So, some of the most annoying water can there is to right click to fill it up. And once it's full, right click to grow it. So we're looking for 4 sugars, so yeah, there's 1. So yeah, I'll be doing this for a minute, and I will be back in a second. All right, we got our 4 sugar cane. So let's get the sugar real quick and the vector plates. All right, so that gives us half a stack of vector plates. That should be enough to get started downstairs. So let me plop these down there, and I will be back. All right, so I got the vector plates down. It's just both sides kind of merge into the center, and then the center pushes them up against there. So any single high mobs like the baby zombies or whatever won't get hit by it, but all the other ones will, and then their drops should just kind of spit out here on the floor in the front. So let's test it out and see how it goes. All right, I was only up there for a few seconds. I just went up to that. I placed a little block up there. I think it's Y30, 32 or so. You know, just far enough away that it could still spawn in here. But as you can see, there's quite a lot of drops here. And so yeah, the spike's working fine. Vector plates are pushing the guy to it. So yeah, looks like that is all we have for today. Did I didn't claim these. So yeah, I will open these up next time, but I'll talk to you guys soon. Go ahead and like the video if you did. Hit the subscribe button and share your comments in the comment section down below. And I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.